Doctor, thank you for your time. You are a veteran in liver cases, and we'd like to know from you much more in details about what goes on in your daily life. Before that, let's start with the basic question. What is the role of liver in a human body, and what are the ailments?
See, liver is a very important organ in the human body. It has close to 500 functions.
Okay.
In fact, it's an essential organ without which a person cannot live. One can live without a kidney because there is dialysis to replace the work of the kidney. One cannot live without the heart, one cannot live without the brain, and one cannot live without the liver. Liver is basically the factory of the human body to start with. So it manufactures all kinds of proteins, including those needed for blood clotting, those needed for bone metabolism, like hormones. So it manufactures several hormones. It also manufactures something called albumin, which is the protein that carries all the important substances in the human body, whether they are nutritional substances after we consume food, or medicines, or hormones. Albumin is the kind of vehicle on which every substance sits and goes around in the blood in the body. So liver manufactures that. In addition to being a factory, it also detoxifies harmful stuff. So when there are secretory products of bacteria and fungal organisms in the body, the liver cleanses those. The liver digests all the extra fat, the extra carbohydrate, and medicines are detoxified in the liver. Excessive levels of anything are detoxified and taken care of by the liver.
Right, doctor.
So, if you remember that liver is an essential factory and a detoxifying agent in the body, and of course, within each category there are hundreds of functions. That is what the liver does.
That explains the gravity of that organ in the body. Doctor, what are the reasons it gets affected?
What you and many people may not know is that liver disease is very common. About 1 in 4 adults walking on this planet have liver disease. Did you
Wow.
know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So about 22 to 25% adults will have liver disease. Now it doesn't mean that they have serious liver disease. They have initial stages of liver disease. And there are basically 4 types of disease that account for 90% of the liver disease burden in humans. One is hepatitis C, second is hepatitis B, third is liver disease due to excessive alcohol or alcoholic liver disease, and fourth is non-alcoholic fatty liver disease that afflicts people who are obese or who are uncontrolled diabetics,
Right.
or who have excessive cholesterol. So these are the 4 main diseases of the liver that afflict a lot of human beings.
So, sir, if a liver is affected by any of the 4 you mentioned, what are the basic symptoms in the human body by which people can identify that he or she is not okay?
Liver has a lot of reserve. While that is a boon, because obviously part of it can get damaged and you may not be affected, that is also a problem.
Right.
Because nobody gets any symptoms, anything that you can tell, unless the liver is at least 50 or 60% damaged.
Oh
So
my
the
God.
first 40 or 50% of liver damage will go unnoticed. It will escape notice because there are no obvious symptoms. But when the damage reaches 50, 55, 60%, at that point in time, the hemoglobin will drop. Patients may start getting little amounts of bleed in their gastrointestinal tract from the stomach or from the food pipe, and small amounts of blood go unnoticed. The blood passes in the stool, they just drop their hemoglobin without actually them seeing any blood. So that's the initial thing. So they will get anemia, they'll get weakness, fatigue. They will suddenly say, I used to be able to walk 2 kilometers without a problem, now I walk 200 yards and I get tired. So simple tiredness and fatigue.
Right.
Then when liver disease advances, then they start collecting water in their tummy, in their feet, so they get swollen feet, they get swollen puffy eyes, they can get water in the tummy, that's called ascites.
Right.
The bilirubin level rises to beyond 2, 2.5, normal being 1.
Right.
At that point, we say they have jaundice.
Right.
That means yellowness of eyes.
Right.
And then in extreme cases, they can have something like a pre-coma. They get drowsy, they get confused, they can vomit blood. So I have given you the whole spectrum from nothing to mild symptoms which are non-specific to specific symptoms of liver disease.
Right. Doctor, hepatitis is pretty common these days. So if you can highlight on the treatments which are available for viral hepatitis.
So viral hepatitis is of two types. One is hepatitis A and hepatitis E. These are both infections that are acquired through food and water.
Right.
They are the viruses that cause the common jaundice that we say, oh, he developed jaundice and he got okay in 3 or 4 weeks. So
Right.
the common jaundice, the common liver infection is hepatitis E and hepatitis A. There is really no treatment for them. To prevent hepatitis A and E, you need to take clean water and clean food.
Okay.
And normally 98 to 99% cases will get okay in about 2 to 4 weeks
Right.
of just some liver tonics and rest.
Right.
1 to 2% of them patients will go into liver failure and they will need a urgent liver transplant. That's as far as the hepatitis E and A are concerned.
Right.
There is another type of viral hepatitis which is acquired through blood, infected needles or any body secretions. Usually through injections, infected needles, surgical instruments in the dentist's room. This doesn't happen anymore, but it used to be acquired in that fashion. Or through sexual contact,
Right.
or through blood banks, dialysis machines.
Right.
And that is hepatitis B and C.
Right.
Now, I've already told you how you get B and C, pretty much in the same fashion as HIV. So, what you have to do to prevent Hep B and C is to prevent all these modes of transmission.
Right.
And the good thing is that hepatitis B has a vaccine. So every single person on this earth, child, adult, must have hepatitis B vaccination.
Right.
There is as yet no vaccine for hepatitis C, but the good news is if hepatitis C is picked up in a person in early stages, as of 2014-15, there is a simple treatment available for it, and in 3 to 6 months, we can cure 97-98% of hepatitis C.
Right.
So C and B through blood and A and E through food and water.